over here. Our atomic number tells us that that is so. So our atomic number tells us how many protons in the middle in our nucleus and how many electrons on the outside going around the nucleus. Now, another important thing to be aware of is that each energy level, there's multiple energy levels, and each one can only hold a certain number of electrons. So, the inner ring, the first ring, can hold only 2 electrons. So you put the first 2 electrons there, and then any others have to go in another ring because it can only hold 2. And you can't move to the next ring until you give it all 2 because it can't be happy that way. Then the next ring can only hold 8. So if you fill up the 2 here and you put 8 here, which makes 10 electrons, and let's say you have to do argon, which is 8, so you have to go to the next energy level and put the other 8 electrons to make your atom happy and real. So, what I need you to do is take your 3 pages of your flip book, cut out each square. I highly recommend taking some blank index cards, if you have some, and paste these on. What I would say is you want to paste it in the upper corner of identical sized index cards so that you can flip through. In the class, we made the mistake of using just regular paper, and it's really tough to flip through. But if you glue it really well onto a harder piece of paper, I think, on like a harder stock, a heavier piece of paper, I think you'll find it'll flip better. And I'd really love for you guys to show me and let me know how well that worked. So, what I'd like you to do now is turn off the video, cut out your pages, put them on index cards if you would like, staple along the edges, and then we'll go one by one, filling in how many orange protons and blue electrons on the outside. I would like you to try that without me, knowing that this number, the atomic number, tells you how many protons and how many electrons. And remember, it already has the neutrons for you. Once you've done that, you can come back and I'll go through each one to show you so you can check yourself and see if it's correct. All right, here we go. Hydrogen. Atomic number 1. 1 proton, 1 electron. Helium. Atomic number 2. 2 protons, 2 neutrons, and 2 electrons, filling the first energy level. Lithium number 3. 3 protons and 3 electrons. We had to add another energy level because the first level got filled because it can only hold 2, and the next one went on the second level. Beryllium number 4. 4 protons and 4 electrons. 2 on the first level, 2 on the second. Boron number 5. 5 protons in the middle, 5 electrons around the outside, with 2 on the first energy level and the rest on the second. Carbon 6. 6 protons inside, 6 electrons along the outside. 2 on the first level, 4 on the second. Nitrogen 7. 7 protons, 7 electrons. Oxygen 8. 8 protons, 8 electrons. Fluorine, 9 protons, 9 electrons. And although not shown here quite like that, you want to try to space the electrons as far from each other as possible. That's how they're happy. Neon, number 10. 10 protons, 10 electrons. We have another energy level here for sodium, 11. So we have the 11 protons and 11 electrons. 2 of them in the first level, 8 in the next level, which then was full because that level's happy at 8. And then we put the 1 on the next level. Beto. Magnesium, 12. 12 protons, 12 electrons. Aluminum, 13. 13 protons, 13 electrons. 2 here, 8 here, and the rest here. Shake, shake, shake. Silicon, number 14. This one didn't get completed, but it should have 14 protons in the middle, 2 here, 8 here, which makes 10, and then 4 along the outside. Phosphorus, 15. 15 in the middle, 2 on the first level, 8 on the second level, and the remaining 5 on the outer level. Sulfur, 16. 16 protons in the center with the neutrons. 2 electrons on the first level, 8 on the second, and 6 on the outer. Chlorine, 17. 17 protons in the middle, 2 electrons on the first level, 8 electrons on the second, and 7 on the outer level. And the final page, argon, 18. 18 protons in the middle, in the nucleus, 2 electrons on the first level, 8 on the second, and 8 on the outer level. Nicely spaced. All right, there you go. So you have this, and you have this, and you have this, and you've watched Bill Nye, then you should be ready for the next part.